Why Sharon could be the murderer. Sharon Watts' relationship is built on secrets and lies, and in EastEnders these things tend to come out, but could that be enough to drive her to kill? Well, there isn't actually a lot of physical evidence to suggest that Sharon could be the killer, but what she does have is form and plenty of motive. No one can forget that time when she tried to kill Ian Beale because she thought that he'd killed her son Denny. And now we've seen that Keanu was responsible for kidnapping Albie, which, if she found out, could potentially lead her down a similar path. Likewise, we can't forget that Sharon is also hiding a massive secret, which is the fact that Albie isn't actually Keanu's son at all, but Phil Mitchell's, which, if that came out, could cause huge problems for her, Keanu and Phil.
He's dead.
Now, in the flash forward episode, we saw Sharon lead the toast to men getting what they deserve.
Men, may they get what they deserve.
Now, could this be representative of the fact that on the day she leads the attack against the victim, or potentially takes charge in covering up the murder after it's happened? It's also important to note that during that episode she has blood on her dress, although to me the position of it looks more as though she's been cradling someone who's potentially bleeding, which could suggest that the victim is someone who is very close to her. But if Sharon was to be the killer, then who would she kill? Well, my first pick is Keanu, because obviously we've seen that he was responsible for the kidnapping, and if Sharon found out about that, it's likely that she would want revenge. Likewise, if he found out that she had been keeping the fact that Albie wasn't his son from him, he could end up lashing out, with Sharon having no choice but to try and defend herself and potentially killing him in the process. In the same vein, if Phil found out that he was Albie's dad, he could do what Kat Slater said he would do in a recent episode, which was
go nuclear,
and end up lashing out at Sharon, again leaving her with no choice but to defend herself. Now, what's interesting is when Phil marries Kat, he had those dreaded cufflinks, and it was Sharon who actually helped him put them on. So could that have been symbolising the fact that she is the one to actually kill him on Christmas Day? Now, the third and final person that I think Sharon could potentially kill is Dean. Now, Sharon is best friends with Linda, and they have been through so much together they would do anything for each other, and Sharon has seen firsthand the effect that Dean has had on Linda over the past few years. And with Kathy having said that Linda would have a wall of friends around her to protect her from Dean should he ever come back, then it could be possible that Sharon would end up killing Dean to save Linda. What do you think? Have you got any other theories that we've missed? Let us know.